It's kind of like watching a lava lamp. It'll okay for a little bit, and then it'll just freak out when stuff jumps all over the place. I had some better footage of it earlier. But, oh, there it goes. Trying to dance. Dance looking. Come on, put on a show. Wobbly, wobbly, wobbly. Trying to suck some of the heat out of this environment. I started going straight down because this was good, but then it's like, you know what? There's way more heat over here. This was up around, oh geez, like 400. This is only set to 200, so it opens and closes a lot. And watching liquid phosphorus just kind of condense, hit all this stuff, flash again. It's kind of neat. It's probably not great for performance, but it's entertaining at least. Had a couple of false starts. If I have this going, slowly pulling all of this. So again, it was the same sort of stupid thing where it's like dig a bunch of it up, turn it into insulated tiles, dismantle it, get it out, and you know, hopefully now I'm not gonna have the issue of them bringing 1,000-degree igneous rock into the base. But it's time. Let's go find out what's going on in here. Let's take this off of there. We got the brick cell phone from off to the side here. This is going to have to go. Let's relocate you into the Skylab XC. Next to that brick. Stink, you'll get to bring it home one of these days. You know what? Just for, you know. No, don't even make it that. Give me a mechanized airlock with a signal switch and some wire. So if I want to keep you dummies out of there, I can. Because I know for damn sure someone's going to run in there and try to do something stupid when I turn my back on them. I had enough scaldings down here. This was all 1100 degree at micro centigrams. And get burnt, do some stuff, get burnt, do some stuff, so on, so forth. Oh, I should get there. No, we're gonna have to build a tile. I'm gonna just crush this all in. Waiting for it to go up the exhaust tube took a little too long for my tastes. Come on, you guys. I need you to build this door for your own safety. Well, that's an interesting bit of... How did I wind up with minus 100 degrees steel? Did that come out of the... Everything in there is okay. How are you minus 100 degrees? Anyway, okay, bioscan. Now, do thing. Want see tree. So apparently you're supposed to feed this thing food and it gives you resin, which you then turn into isoresin. And there it is. These are the things. Oh, it's got a bunch of junk in here. Okay. What's in here? The thing they're going to try to get to. It's a bunch of slime, eggshells. Something clearly hatched in here, then had something bad happen to it. Well, I'll tell you what, grab. Let's see what happens here. Grab this hexalin fruit. I don't know the reach on the tree. So we're going to try to put it here. See what happens. See if the tree gets mad. Somebody? Anybody? How close to the tree does this have to be? Can you see that? No. Okay. Can you see... I bet it wants to be like right there. Can I get away with building a tile right here? That gets someone thwapped. I understand. I can obviously go and just watch, like, a video. I guarantee someone's done all this stuff, but I like to make sure that my mistakes are all mine. After all, you don't know what doesn't work until you do it. And the pain of finding out that something really doesn't work. You see that? Still can't see that. Here. Get that close. Everything cybernetic tree shown sign of blah blah blah, waiting for some brave soul to bring it food. Contents, some resin. That close. Let's put it there. Which one of you guys gets slapped on camera here? One thing I can do is I can block this off now. This should be... I was gonna say this should stay decent, but this is sedimentary rock. And it's already 300 some farting degrees. So the moment I let some gas in here, I don't know what's gonna happen. And what happens? That's not bad. So I guess the joke then is that you drop it in from on top. I'm okay with this. This is what is the giant pile of hexalent fruit I had left over from the original base. I should have... Let's take a look. Each place is going to have a bunch of food that is just useless. Because it's, like, not great food. You have nutrient bars, a couple of sherberries, but that's no biggie. Lettuce, frostburger, those are all things people are going to eat. Gorgani should have... I have forgotten what this planet looked like when I got here. I have actually forgotten what this place looked like. It's much more excellent fruit. Okay, that's good. I thought it would have swamp charred heart, but let's send that excellent fruit home. Humidazon had nothing, if I remember correctly, because it was all water. Anything you have will be something that's either coming through, been sent. Yeah, making cooked seafood, but that's their domestic supply, and I can't really risk that. No one there, and then Stinkala's got whatever food that brought with him. Pemmican. And a little bit of meat. And... yeah, that's it. We're going to have to ranch something. It's probably going to be Drecos. I can give them barbecue. Because we've got some spare chlorine once it's safe. There's also... I should be able to ranch puffs here too, shouldn't I? You have a chlorine vent. One of these is a chlorine vent. Guess I'll find out which one to open them up. To dig out the rest of the slime. Clearly, there was a puffed or something in here at one point. There's like eggshells and resin, so it probably ate a puffed. I'm going to dick around with this for a while. For quite a while, because I need the room to actually do anything. I mean, the most I can do right now is just drop meat on it. Which is not the best. 10k of polluted oxygen. That's going to keep you happy for a long time. You and all your generations. Do I have room? I could start ranching them. Could. Problem then involves keeping the pressure up high enough. Slime. Do I have... What am we polluted dirt here? Polluted dirt. We have a mere 600 kilos. Slime. Not much of that either. Neither of those are really favorable towards ranching puffs. Gonna have to keep a prince alive long enough to unearth that chlorine, I guess. So you see by up here, I kind of lost track of time. I didn't really do anything productive on this planet. Mostly just been converting hot igneous rock into easier to deal with igneous rock. Drained a bunch of the heat out of here. So a much more reasonable 100 and some odd degrees. This side's still shockingly warm. So I'm going to have to... It's like, refined carbon has a wonderful heat transfer ability. Like it's got a... Over here. Conductivity of 3 compared to this diamond's got 80. Good steel. I thought this was supposed to have a good. Oh, it's an insulator. For some reason I thought that was a good transmitter of heat. Now that does explain a few things. Means I've got this wad of... The only heat transfer going on is through here, through this igneous rock and that regolith. Neither of which are really all that good at transferring heat. But because I don't want to dump a bunch of hot... I'd like to keep the phosphorus. I'd like to keep the chlorine. I'd like to keep all the stuff. Gonna have to come up here. It's got to be somewhere that I don't have to worry about dumping a bunch of gas down here, because this is still very hot. And that becomes very hot, I can't send anyone down here anymore. I don't really have the ability to chisel down from up here. So it's going to have to come up, and I think I have enough diamond. 28 diamond. So I can go... Where? Come up here. Take my way across like that? This bleach stone also isn't very good, is it? Quantity of 4. It's terrible. 2. What if came in. That falls, I don't care. Come across one by one by one by one by here. That. If I leave a vacuum here, this should suck a bunch of heat out of this phosphorus gas. Dump it into that, which I admit still doesn't really help me much. Still doesn't really help me much. But it's better than the alternative of trying to vent this stuff. If I try to vent it, it's going to go up here and cause all kinds of problems. Ugh. And when I say I lost track of time, that's coming apart, and this has to be taken down. And the old electrolyzer setup is gone, and here's a new one. Because the old one was only working for 16 dupes. I'm at 23 now. So that had to get redone. And then over on Flamelin? Flamelin. Why are there so many of these? You shouldn't even be working. There is... Oh, right, because these things lay eggs like nobody's business. Not that even... Well, I say I don't need the meat. But we got an egg pop. I don't have... Where did that egg come from? I bet you someone picked it up here and moved there and put it down. Ah, oh, damn it. How are you still getting... Okay, everything here's got to die. Because if I don't, this stupid hatch will eat everything in there. How many eggs have we got? Down to critter eggs. The bottom? Critter eggs, hatchling eggs. I have no hatchling eggs. So once we exterminate this hatch, should be everything. Because that thing would sit here and eat everything it possibly can. Cuddle pips. I know why. Because I'm sorting out regular pip eggs, and the cuddle pip eggs are getting away. That's why. However, I've got, what, 1,600 kilos of tallow? If, well, someone stay on this. Your food is essentially self-sustaining. A bunch of room for activities. I'm slowly converting all of this stuff into handleable stuff. And while that seems like a dumb idea, you could just build a cooler. I could. But, every time these guys do that, their construction value goes up and they work better. So once I get... I think once I get to there, I'm going to do that, cool the stuff off. One of these is a hydrogen, and I'll bet you one's a hydrogen, two's a chlorine. I would use one useful hydrogen and 2 chlorines, but that's okay. If it's chlorine, I'll ranch puffs. I'm not sure what I'll do with the bleach stone, but ranching puffs gets... Oh, so let's see, either a big barbecue, or I just turn them into omelets. It's gonna be a tough one. That's all the plan there is here now. That gets set up, and then at some point, Stinky gets to visit Methano. And I really should drop a, I really should drop a couple of rovers on here to start unpacking all this stuff. But we have a, oh, what are you? We have an alien gas grass seed. Some kind of volcano. It was just natural gas, right? Athano. The moon, a chlorine vent. Ugh. That's what I have to say of that. Ugh. A bunch of ugh. Hopefully there's a point of interest on this map because you're at what are we here? 6 unique terrestrial artifacts. Because 2 of them are Flamelin. Nope. Snagala. 2 of them are right there waiting to go home. So at some point that guy's gotta head back. And then I have to drag someone here. That rocket's not gonna make it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, it would make it there, but that would be the end of it. And I'd rather not have that happen. So, might be the end of that ship. I'd rather it not be. I'd really rather it not be. But I'll continue to beat up on this, and I will see you guys in the future.